Hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Indy, and today we do have another Gran Turismo Sport video, and this is going to be another weekly random race in the Lockdown League. And this is going to be in this weird Honda car. I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I think it's a 2 and 4, some concept car. But this thing was a handful to drive, and we actually managed to qualify in second place here. As you can hear, there is some live commentary in the background of what's actually going on, and we're going to actually here get a good start, and we're actually going to draw even with the pole sitter. Somebody's already spun in the background, and we're going to go into turn one now and just get on the brakes early. Cy Boyle is going to go way through us, and he's going to drive way off on the track, so we're going to hang on to second, but we are going to get knocked out of second and completely get knocked out and down into fourth place. And we are going to see if we can make the spots up. We're going to dive back down the inside here. Nice little move there up into third. And now chasing down Hazy for the second position. This is a 20-minute race, and there's actually 3 20-minute races in this video. And you are going to see a bit more of this one as the other two, just to show you off what kind of racing it was. But it actually produced pretty good racing up front in these cars. But we're chasing Hazy now. We're going to get on the brakes here. Almost going to the back of him there on accident. And in this first race, we did have the gearing was a bit off. It was a little short, and we did not have enough top speed. And right here, we're gonna make a big mistake and actually go off on the curb, and that was not pretty good, as we actually went off on the curb and then got clipped on the front tire. So that's actually gonna put us down into ninth. And we are going to go up into here. We're back up into 8th as somebody's made a mistake there. And we have a great run here. We're going to dive to the inside of Mark, and that is going to put us back up into 7th place. So we have a chance, as now skipping ahead a couple laps on to lap 2. We're actually going to get a nice little run, and we're back up into 2nd place where we started the race. And now the whole goal is just going to be see if we can run down Martin, who's actually pulled out a pretty sizable lead early on in this race. So skipping ahead to lap 5, we have finally caught the back of him, and we actually have a run here coming up the S's. This is at Lago Maggiore, if you haven't figured that out yet. This is the GP circuit, but we are side by side now coming down into the corner. We're going to see if we can pull off the move around the outside into the bank corner, and we're going to get the run off the corner, and we're going to go up into the lead here on lap number 5. And that is going to put us up into the lead, and we are going to lead still coming to the end of this lap. In this corner, I actually hated because I sucked at it going down the hill. I could not keep the back end stable, and I just kept getting really bad runs out of it, as you can see there. Martin's actually going to get the leg up on us going down into turn 1. We're going to maybe look to the inside, going to think better of it. Somebody's going to ghost through us up into 2nd place, and he's going to take out 1st place Smalley. It just forces his way into there, and that's going to put him up into the lead now. And Martin's going to look to maybe come back at him through the corner. He's going to dive to the inside. They're going to go side by side. He's going to think better of it, and that's going to allow us to get a very good run off the corner on him. And we're going to maybe look to the inside here, but we're going to think better of it as they're already going too wide, and we don't really want to be on the inside. And we're going to set up the move for here. We're going to dive down into 3rd gear, see if we can get the run off the corner, and it is going to work, and we're going to go back up into the lead momentarily, but we are going to lose it as he had the outside and is going to get the better run off the corner. Smalley's actually going to go up our inside, and we're back in 3rd. Smalley's going to go way deep into the corner, though, and that's going to allow us to maybe look for a move here, and we are going to get it done, and now up into 2nd place here, and Martin's still leading after starting on pole. As you can see, the car does want to raise up quite a bit through there, as now coming down the hill, you see we're already out of gear, but we're going to see if we can maybe pull the move off. We're going to go the over-under, and it's going to work, and we're going to go back up to the lead here on lap number 6 of this race with just over 8 minutes to go. So skipping ahead to the end of the next lap, he's going to look up our inside. Martin's going to go back through, so we're having a very good battle with him with just 7 minutes to go in this race. We're going to maybe try and drive it around the outside. It's not going to work. Looking for the better exit off the corner, and Martin's going to hold position there. As now coming down into this corner, down into the uphill, Martin's going to look for the lead or to hang on to the lead. He's going to brake a bit too much, and we're just going to slide through and get the exit off the corner. But he is going to come back, as he did get a better launch off the corner. So we're side by side. We have the inside here, so he is going to have to yield the position, and we're back up into the lead as we pull a bit of a slide job on him there just to keep the car in front. And now he is under pressure behind him from Smalley. Or from Cy Boyle, actually, as Smalley's back and forth. But it is a very close racing here up front, and we're going to get way loose there, and that's going to allow him to come back around the outside of us. And there's contact behind us, and Cy's actually lost it completely, and that is going to put us calmly in second place. So skipping ahead here to lap number 8, we're going to get hard on the brakes here. We're going to dive to the inside, way sideways, and we're going to pull it off. What a slide job there into turn number 1. That's something you'd see on a dirt track, but we did pull it off there. But we are still racing side by side into the left-hander. He's going to get the advantage, and we're going to have to slot into second place here with just around 5 minutes to go. Now following Martin, we're going to see what we can do here. He's going to go down the straight. We're going to look to the inside, and that is actually going to work for us, as we're going to get hard on the brakes there and actually don't lose the back end, and going to get the drive off the corner enough to maybe be able to hold the lead. But again, side by side coming down into here, and once again the inside's not going to pay off, as he came down on us and we had to make a bit of a maneuver there to the inside, and we're going to lose it a bit, and that's going to cost us some time. So skipping ahead on to lap 9 here, we're going to see if we can get a run up the hill. We go. We're side by side for the lead. We're around the outside. We did get the run, but we are out of gearing here, and that's going to allow him to come around the outside, and a bit of contact there, and we're going to get shoved out back into third place as Smalley and Martin now side by side for the lead, coming up into the left-hander. This is basically a flat-out left-hander. We're right behind. We have a run on Smalley, and we're going to see if we can maybe get the run here, as this is pretty much, I think, the penultimate lap of the race, and we're going to get hard on the brakes there. So we are going to cut ahead now with just 1:45 to go. This is the last lap of the race. We're going to get hard on the brakes up the inside, and we're going to take the lead into turn 1. There's been a crash behind us, but it's not going to matter. A couple cars off, but now in the lead. Can we hold it for the rest of the lap? I'm sure there'll be a couple more lead changes before then. So now coming up into here and coming down into here, we are going to surrender the inside, see if we can get the run on the outside, side by side, a bit of contact, as you can see in the top right, and Martin is going to go through, but we still have a couple more passing opportunities for us to get back through here on this last lap. And coming up the hill now, we have a great run on him, but have to back out of it as we started to get a little squirrely there. Now coming up the hill, Martin right in front. We have the draft on him coming down here. We're not going to have enough top really to do anything with it, but we are going to cut away here, and we're side by side now coming into the corner. We're watching the replay now, and it's not going to happen, but we are going to get the inside, and we're going to get the run off the corner, and we're going to go into the lead here on the last lap with just a couple more corners to go. Can we hold on to it? Now up into the fast left-hander. There's a wreck behind us. Cy Boyle's off, so it's just me and Martin right now for the lead, and really the only ones within a chance of winning this unless we take each other out. With just a couple corners to go, we threw the first right-hander, now coming down into the second right-hander, and now up the hill into the left-hander. Just one corner to go. Can we hold on to it? And we're going to come around the final corner, and once again we're going to get way loose off the corner. Not a great run. Still in the lead. Martin has a run on us. We're going to go to the inside. He's going to look for the move side by side across the line, and Martin is going to win by we're going to have to settle for second place in that one by margins of 24 thousandths of a second. And I did not get a very good run off that final corner, and he did, so we're going to settle for second in this one. So now on to the next one. So here for race number 2, this is the reverse grid of the first finishing order. So we are going to start this one in P8 of 9, and this one I'm sure will definitely be more sloppy, as the reverse grid does breed some more aggressive overtaking here, even though it is a 20-minute race. And we're going to see if we can get a good start. We are going to get a good start. Hazy in front of us actually gets a good start, and we get a pretty decent start I'm not exactly sure what happened to the recording there, why it did a little skip, but now coming down into turn 1, accidentally get into the back of Mark there, and that's actually going to lose us some positions, and we're going to pretty much not really pick up any positions. We're going to look to the outside of Martin here, coming around the outside. It's not going to pay off as he does get a superior run off the corner, and there is some contact up in front of us, some shuffling around now through the right-hander. We're going to see if we can make any headway in this pack, and we're going to get a nice little run, and that's actually going to put us up in a 6th momentarily. And now in the draft, we did adjust the gearing. Mark way on the brakes way early. Actually, we go really deep and lock up, and that's going to cost us some time as we still trying to get back on the track, and it's not really working, just really dirt tracking right now. So skipping ahead now onto the brakes into the corner. At the end of the first lap, we get very hard into the back of Smalley on accident as we were completely on the brakes and just couldn't get it slowed down enough. But that is going to yield us 5th position, actually. Skipping ahead on to lap 2, we're right behind Smalley. We're going to look to maybe another overtaking move here. He's going to end up taking out Mark, and we're going to go with him as Mark got kind of spun into us. We tried to carry a bit too much speed and made some contact, and that's going to put us down a bunch of positions now into 4th place here, looking to maybe lose 5th, but there's some cars driving off wide, and one of them's nearly made the corner. So skipping ahead on to lap 4, we found our way back up into 3rd place following Hazy. Hazy's going to go to the inside of Martin, and he gets on the brakes and has a big moment there and end up driving off the track, and we're going to go around the outside, and we have found ourselves back in the lead. But once again, it is deja vu of race 1 as we're racing with Martin at the front of the field in this car. So he's actually got a pretty nice run on us. You can see him in his mirror. You can see him in the top right. He's on our inside, and he is going to go down the inside and actually pull off the position there. So fair play to him. He's back in the lead here on lap number 4 of basically a 10-lap race is what equates to 20 minutes. So skipping ahead on to lap 5 now, we are sitting in 3rd place as Oath is actually in the lead, and we make a huge mistake there running wide and getting stuck on the wall, and now we're in the middle, and we're just going to get swamped, and we're going to go all the way down into 6th, but now on the brakes, we're back up into 5th as we can outbrake him. And now skipping ahead on to lap number 6 here, coming through those S's again. We're going to have some trouble hitting a curb there, getting really loose, and once again we're off. We pop the curb, and you get some massive air, and we're going to wreck in front of the entire field once again, and that's going to put us up back into 9th place. So we definitely have some work to do in this one here on lap number 6. So skipping ahead on to lap 7, we've actually found our way up into 4th place here. And right behind Mark, we're going to dive to the inside, get way loose there, and we're going to lose it again, once again. So now we're back into 7th place of 9, and we got some work to do. We actually cut the corner there. That was just trying to get some speed back, but somehow we found our way back into 3rd place on lap 8 here, get way loose again coming through the S's, but not as bad as Hazy, who's actually going to put it in the wall, and that's going to put us up into 2nd place. So deja vu once again towards the end of this one with basically 2 laps to go. And skipping on to the last lap here, Sai in front of us and Martin. So it's basically we're back to where we were at the end of race 1. Sai goes a bit deep. We're going to try to go to the inside, and somebody's actually going to go to the inside of us, and Smalley's going to push us out, and we're going to get the worst of it as we're going to go down to the 4th. Martin is loving this as he's able to just pull away. We're going to go to the outside, and we're going to get around Smalley. Now, solidly in 3rd place, looking to get a draft on Sai and seeing if we can maybe run down Martin here on this final lap, or is he going to go 2 for 2? We're going to go to the outside of Sai, and we're going to make it work around the outside through there. That was one of my favorite overtaking spots on the entire track, and we're going to see if we can run down Martin. We have got there with just 2 corners to go now. Coming through the final left-hander, and now into the last corner, we're going to see if we can do what he did to us, but it's not going to work. We're going to lose the back end and get a very bad run off the corner, and Martin is going to win the race. He's going to go 2 for 2, and we are going to go 2 for 2 with 2nd places, which is really not good. So now skipping ahead on to race number 3, starting this one in 9th out of 10 as we did pick up one more person. And we're going to get a good start here, actually. Pretty even with everybody else. And we are going to see if we can make any more headway, have a bit of a better start. And we're going to go to the inside here. And already up into 6th. Now we're going to have the inside here. Somebody's going to go a bit deep. And we have found our way from 9th to 4th in the matter of 2 corners. So things are starting off well for us as the new kid and Sai having a nice little battle. We get into the back at TTV Taze on accident, and that is the new guy we did pick up for this race. So this is his first time in the car. So now up into 4th, they're having a nice little scrap for first. We're going to maybe look to the inside, and it's going to open up and actually work, and that's going to put us up in the 2nd place here. Now chasing Sai with a chance to maybe go into the lead and have a shot to pull away, and we're going to get the run off the corner right behind Sai. We're going to swing back to the inside, which is going to become the outside, and around the outside it's going to work and back up into the lead here on lap number 1. A nice early start for us. Very good start, and we're going to see if we can pull away. And we basically have. We held the lead for around 5 laps, and did you hear? Now coming through the right-hander, and he's going to go, Hazy's going to go up into the lead now. And this is the first time we've actually lost the lead since the first opening lap. But we are going to look back to the inside of Hazy. Now the outside, he's right there. We are going to get on the brakes slightly earlier, as some of these corners, I was just trying to keep the thing stable, as some people definitely had some better handling cars. I played with the setup a little bit, but there's not much really you can do with these. But we're going to try the switchback now, have a nose in there on the inside of Hazy, and we're going to look off the corner, and we're going to go into the lead. But here you're going to see Oath is going to go to the inside of us, and we're 3 wide going down the front straight. He's just going to turn right into us, and he's going to take us out on the straight. I'm going to get blamed for it.
You just turned into me. No, there was somebody on my left that turned into me.
Yeah, well, if you keep to the track, I'll give you space.
So as you can hear, there is some talking going on in the background, and something got corrupted there on that file just a little bit. But we're going to come back down, skipping ahead here onto lap number 6. We're going to go to the inside, and we're going to see if we can get the move 2 for 1 into the corner, and it's going to work. See if we can get the run off on Sai to maybe go back into the lead here on lap number 6. But we have found our way to the front of the field, and chasing down Sai once again for the lead, as he's having a very good time in these cars, as he's been up front. And we're going to go to the inside now, see if we can get it paid off. Down into 3rd gear for the right-hander, and we are going to side by side just a bit, and he's going to look to our inside there, but we are going to get the run off the corner. So skipping out onto lap 9, coming on to the final lap of the race. We pretty much led since then, so this is our race to lose now. Coming into turn 1, just the draft is ginormous. We're going to go to the inside, just try and hold it, but we're going to get way sideways there and nearly come to a complete stop, having to go down into 1st gear. So we may have just blown it, as we're going to fall all the way down into 5th place after turn 1. We are going to get the spot back on Mark here, and momentarily not, as he's going to shove it up our inside. We're going to cut the corner just a bit, trying to get a run off it, and that's going to put us back up into 4th and see if we can chase down these top 3. So now coming into the right-hander, down into 3rd gear through the right-hander, we're going to see if we can go. Martin's actually going off the track. That's going to allow us a position, as he's not having the best race, so he's not going to be really in a spot to win this one, as right now it is TTV Shreds versus Sai for the lead. They're both going to cut the corner. We're going to stay on the track and get a nice little run. They pulled away a bit because they are going to carry more speed, but the draft is going to be extra strong here. We're going to go to the outside, getting squeezed off side by side. TV Shreds is going to get the draft, as Sai's going to go to the inside to defend. We're going to go around the outside to block. TTV gets a bit of contact, and he is off. And now up into 2nd place, but Martin's right behind us, so for the point standings, which I don't really care about for this weekend, that is not going to be good for us. We need to beat him by at least 2 places. And he's going to lose it, so that's actually going to open it up. So if we can win this race, I think we can maybe win the points for the night. But now side by side with Sai, he's not going to give it up. We're having a nice little battle with him. We're going to look to the inside, and that was probably not a good move, as that's going to give him the inside for the final corner. And he's going to get the run off it. And now coming down into the left-hander, can we do what we've done all the time. We're going to lose a bit of the back end, and we're not going to get the run that we want. And once again, as you can hear me on the live stream, we are going to finish in second place once again. And somebody's screaming, and I'll edit that out. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and it would help out the channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.